So what am I doing? I think I'm finally gonna jump into story mode. Yes, I know it's awfully late. You guys are probably like, well, what in the world, man? You're such a big Tekken fan, and this game came out over a month ago now. And you're right, this game came out, what, like 5 weeks ago, something like that. But here I am. Here I am. Okay, prologue. Prologue is where we want to start, right? Let's get into it.
I remember receiving my first letter from my son a few years back. Scribbled on it were the words, "I love you." I was so happy I cried. At the time, I believed that love was all anyone needed. For some years now, I've been investigating a certain father and son, and I managed to get a hold of the first letter the boy wrote to his father.
Mm-hmm.
It said, "Father, one day, I will tear you to pieces."
Oh shit! The dysfunction of the Mishimas. Oh.
貴様のせいで母さんは。
Why he just looking at him? Oh shit. Okay, so I have to be that Shirua. I think that means that has no effect because that's what he says to Akuma. Ooh. During the main story, you can execute 4 preset moves by holding the story assist button and pressing the punch or kick button. The default story assist button is L1. Okay, so L1. I don't get it. What's supposed to happen? I don't know, man. I'm hitting the story assist button. Oh no, that's... Ah, okay, yeah. There we go, that's story assist. Okay, yeah. This is so fun. Oh! Okay, that's more like it. Some action. Oh Lord, here we go. This is where it all starts. The sweet graphics. I would say don't do it, but we all know he's gonna do it. Oh my gosh. Left punch and right punch throw Kazuya off. That, oh my god, that is just too hilarious. You have a prop to do the dirty work yourself. Let's do it. Get rid of his ass. Oh yes, they made it dramatic glory. You just get the title screen after that shit. It's a bit hot here in my game room, guys, from the PS4's fan. So I have a fan going to cool me. Hopefully it doesn't disturb the audio too much. There have been other times that I've made videos in this room and I just went ahead and bared with the heat because I didn't want the fan to disrupt the audio for you guys. And impede on your enjoyment, but it's just not gonna happen today. I need the fan this time, so I'm hoping that it's not too much of a distraction, if a distraction at all, 'cause I really need it. So I'm kind of mad. Nina's biker outfit here, even though it's here, you can see her wearing it in this cutscene, and when you fight against her in Treasure Battle, she wears it. So it's in the game. You can't get it as a customization item. I do not understand that at all. You cannot get it as a customization item. Even though it's in the game, you can fight against her using it. You can fight against her wearing it, rather. It's not in the game.
Earth's despair awoke Azazan, an ancient beast sealed deep underground because of its threat to humanity. Jean defeated Azazel in battle and saved the planet. But could the world really be considered saved? The war that Jean began has now evolved into a battle between the Mishima Zaibatsu and G Corporation. One which has kept the wheels of turmoil spinning day after day. It's winner take all, and the prize is world domination. Jean, the one who started everything, has gone missing in the Middle East.
I'm trying to remember whose side was who on. I think Nina was on the Kazuya side and Anna was on Jean's.
Increase surveillance. If a UN soldier so much as sneezes, I want to know.
Jin's gone, so Heihachi conveniently shows back up to take over. Yep, sounds legit.
If there were demons in this world, what form would they take?
Who
The
is
answer
this
to that
guy?
question still eludes me. That day, I was reporting from a battlefield, gathering news about the war to bring to the world. When I headed back to the barracks, a message was waiting for me. I was dumbstruck. How could my hometown have come under attack? When I returned, nothing was as I remembered. The roads used to be quiet, hardly a car in sight. But now tanks and armored vehicles line the streets like an iron wall. Though it was noon, a thick fog of ash enveloped the sky in darkness.
Ooh, wow, this guy's not interesting at all.
The burning ground, the pungent, burnt.
You know, I think I'm just like
The
biased.
place I once
I have a
called
bias
was now just
against
field,
these like reporter types.
and streets
If you watch
echoed
House
with
of
memories
Cards,
of
you know exactly why I have a bias towards these types.
Everyone I loved had been lost to the past. My old life ended, and a new one began.
Okay, all right.
In my
Your
lonely
family was
despair,
lost.
A hatred
I
grew
get it.
inside me.
This guy better turn out to be somebody awesome and very important to the story for me to have to listen to his bleeding heart drivel.
遺跡周辺は全て捜索しましたが生体反応はなし。やはり当主はもう G 社の攻撃も激化しています。当主が不在の今いち早く体制を整えねば。
Unknown intruder? Yeah, fucking right. The guy who owns the building comes in and he's listed as an unknown intruder. That elevator is walking. Okay, yeah, it's totally walking. Just making sure I wasn't seeing that wrong.
Quick.
Or climbing. It's doing a climbing walk. Since it's got so many legs. That's very anime. Really? Rockets, huh? Anime.
What a pain in the neck.
Okay, maybe it was the opposite. Nina was on Jin's side and Anna was on Kazuya's side. Alright, I get to beat up some Zaibatsu cronies. Crouch? I don't want to crouch. Why is it giving me that? I want to see what the story assist is. It's just a grab. The story assist is just a grab. For him, anyway. Oh. Damn you. Oh. Oh, it's with that one. Okay, it's with that one. I'm not good with Heihachi anymore, guys. I have to learn to use him. I have to get good with him in this game. Another one of you cronies? The jury's still out on whether I like Heihachi's new threads in this game.
What do you want now, Heihachi Mishima?
Ouch, ouch, oh, okay. Darn. I'm trying to remember my damn combos. My combos. Oh. gosh, I talk about out of practice.
Time to die.
Fight.
Rage art can also be performed with the touch of a button. The default rage art button is R1. Rage art button. Well, rage art ain't a button for me. If I want rage art, I gotta do it manually. Fuck. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
ジンが消息不明である今、三島財閥を立て直せるのはわしを置いて他におるまい。
He like fall in line.
早速働いてもらうぞ。久しぶりだな、全世界の諸君。わしがここに映っている意味がわかるか。いいよ、三島財閥は再び我が手に戻った。ということはもうわかるであろう。全世界の格闘家たちに次ぐザ・キング・オブ・アイアンフィストトーナメントの開催をここに宣言する。
Excuse me, sir. Just now, Heihachi
知ってい
Mishima.
る。平八。やはり生きていたか。
Why on earth would you want to hold a tournament now, like this?
説明は後じゃ。出立の準備をせい。おたおたするな。見ておれ。間もなく全ての部隊が整う。
Heihachi with them gangster threads. That's also a customizable item as well. The Don.
I found myself staying.
Oh no, this guy again.
Reports on the hellish war never let up. News of Heihachi's return to the Mishima Zaibatsu had sent shockwaves across the globe, and the announcement of the King of Iron Fist tournament flooded the airwaves day and night. But none of that mattered to me. From my drab room, I just stared up at the moonlit sky, looking for a ray of hope. The concept of evil seemed so vague. Who torched my hometown? The Mishima Zaibatsu?
Maybe it was. What are you gonna do about it? Write an
The war
article?
submerged in chaos.
Blog about it?
Who could tell? In the darkness, a fellow reporter visited me and offered me a ray of hope in the form of an expose on G Corporation. G Corp were at war with the Mishima Zaibatsu, and it appeared that they had the public on their side. People believed that the Zaibatsu had started the war, so it was only natural that they saw G Corp as their saviors. However, my reporter friend came into my hotel and, barely able to contain his excitement, presented me with a picture. It revealed G Corp's true colors, conflicted with their public image. The picture shed light on the incident that had occurred only a few months earlier.
Okay, great. Back to shit that matters. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that boring reporter guy does matter. At this time, though, to me, he does not. I remember this very well. This is the Tekken 5 opening. With Heihachi still being voiced by Daisuke Goto. Oh, we get to take part in the fight. Oh shit! Oh shit! Dude, what is his problem? Why Jack 4? Wood, come on. That's like what they're all gonna do. Why did he cancel out of it? I don't know. Fool. My turn to use Heihachi after he poses with demon wings. Yep. What the? No, this is not Tekken 5 Heihachi, because he's been able to do the hammer to fist punch just like Paul. That's okay. Even though I'm far more familiar with Tekken 5 Heihachi, that's okay. Oh. Get back. What is that move? Does he gains health back when he does that, it looks like. I wanted to grab him from behind. That would have did so much damage. Ah. When did that move get so good? When did that move get so good? Heihachi Mishima is dead. Do we get that still? Heihachi Mishima is dead.
きっちり払ってもらうぞ。
You will pay for this in full. What is he talking about? His dad is very loving and approachable.
It all started with an explosion in the heart of the Mishima estate. At the time, the media reported it as an unfortunate accident. But when strange truths began to come to the light, things didn't appear quite so clear-cut.
Oh no.
After the explosion came the death.
So for every awesome part, I have to listen to this guy. I have to listen to this guy before and after every awesome part. That's the running theme here. Using the Razor Panthera here, guys, just in case you are wondering. If you're not, that's fine. Just disregard what I said. But I am indeed using the Razor Panthera, not the Hori Tekken 7 Real Arcade Pro, and most certainly not the Mad Catz Tournament Edition 2.
After disposing of the guilty parties,
for all intents and purposes, the Razor Panthera feels like what the TE2 should have been. It's built far sturdier. It's got a touchpad built into it, unlike the TE2. I know they made the TE2 Plus, which had the touchpad built into it, but let's be fair. They should have had the touchpad built in from the very beginning. That was a major function of the controller that they decided to omit.
世界を掌握するためには、
Oh.
和也を倒すだけでは意味がない。世界中の世論を味方につけねばならん。
Surely you can't be planning on using the Society's underground network?
G 社のトップがデビルであることが知れ渡れば、晴れて人間であるわしの正当性を主張できる。今回の大会はその格好の宣伝の場となるじゃろう。間もなくじゃ。
Raiding their HQ for not returning your calls. You're quite the negotiator.
打って響かぬならねじ伏せるまで当然の対応じゃ。
If you say so.
Snaps. Steampunk grunts.
そんなおもちゃではわしは倒せん。
Sei venuto di persona. Allora è vero ciò che si dice sul tuo conto, Heihachi.
貴様が最強のエクソシスト、クラウディオか。
Mi sembrava di aver declinato la tua offerta.
I can't get over how this guy looks. He just looks like such a tool.
Siamo sempre stati indipendenti. Non intendiamo metterci al servizio dei capricci di qualche corporazione.
それは貴様の事情だ。わしの事情ではない。くだらん交渉は終わりじゃ。わしがここにじきじき参った意味、分かっておる。
Se è così, dovrò escogitare un'altra soluzione per farti ragionare.
I was forced to get hit. That's not fair. Whoa, 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 whoa! What?
Il mio potere.
Oh, really? A rage art as soon as I touch the button? Okay. Looks like he can do rage art again if he feels like it.
Tu sei un umano con la forza di un demone.
そうじゃ。わしは正真正銘人間様だ。しかし、わしの息子和也は違う。
Questo demone. Vuoi davvero opporti a un simile abominio?
じゃから再三通告したはず。わしとお前の目的は同じ。共にデビル討伐を目論むものじゃと。拳での決着はついた。貴様には世論の先導に一役買ってもらうぞ。
I beat your ass, so now you'll do as I say. And he just quiet like, yeah, alright. Might is right.
Day in, day out, I found myself at the library, poring over articles, company directories,
This guy again.
you name it. I scavenged them all.
The Tom
looking
Yates
for anything I could
of
find
this
about the
game.
corporations of Kazuya, including his historical and familial links to the Mishima Zaibatsu. The truth had to be revealed, even if it meant doing so alone. The Mishimas were warriors hailing back as far as the Taira and Minamoto eras. With the advent of World War, they capitalized on the increased military demand. During my research, I came across two significant names. The first was Jinpachi Mishima. Head of the Mishima clan during the war, he abhorred needless conflict and reacted accordingly against the organization's military expansion by resolving instead to devote his family's legacy solely to martial arts. However, all that changed when Heihachi wrested control of the family helm, proceeding to rename the organization the Mishima Zaibatsu. As its head, Heihachi secured its reputation as a world-leading military firm. Which brings us to the second name, Jin Kazama. Seizing control from Heihachi, he reigned over his empire until only recently. He was also the one who started this damn war, which took everything from him.
Why do they always love showing
I
Jin on a
didn't
damn
avoid
cell
it
phone?
with my bare hands.
He ain't talking to nobody. He ain't got no bitches.
デビルという存在を世に知らしめ、わしの正当性を主張するには、やはりジンは外せん。
Jin Kazama. So che il suo demone interiore supera perfino quello di Kazuya. Un momento. Che fosse lui.
Do you know something?
Ci hanno riferito che un essere disumano è apparso in Estremo Oriente.
人間とは思えぬか。確かに奴は得体の知れぬ化け物じゃ。
So that means Jean is...
どこにいようと構わん。とにかく何としてでも見つけ出し、ここに引っ立ててくるのじゃ。
Oh,
Everything is clear. En route to the United Nations HQ.
Roger that.
Shouldn't have picked him up. Oh, that looks sweet. You can't get that for Jin though as a customizable item.
Freeze!
When Jin's in his devil form, he seems like he has zero control. Unlike Kazuya, who is in complete control. Jin is just a loose cannon. Look at him. What am I doing here? He just is, he's so pathetic.
Hands on the ground now! Do it!
A military vehicle. Who is it? Oh, it's his uncle. It's his uncle here to save the day. Luz. See, that's their problem. Nobody in their family. What the fuck? What? What? Dude, I was not expecting that. What the hell? Oh shit! And I can dodge. Fuck this. Fuck fighting. I'm doing this. More. More. Get back. Get back. Well, that was fun. Given the red scarf Lars has, he's just begging to be customized to look like Strider. In fact, I'm sure someone had to have already done it. I'm going to look online for a formula to make him look like Strider.
Is that Lars?
おう、奴もジンを狙っていたのか。
Things just got a whole lot more complicated.
すぐさま追跡部隊を向かわせます。
No, there's no point. We'll have to stay one step ahead.
Ma se l'essere disumano in Estremo Oriente non era Jin, chi era?
If the creature to the Far East wasn't Jin, who or what was it? It's a good question, man. Maybe that reporter guy knows. This guy wouldn't know.
This lead sent me on a journey through countless documents, where I finally found her name in a single paragraph, Kazumi Hachija. There was no mention of what kind of life she and Heihachi had led together, but it confirmed that Heihachi was Kazuya's father and Kazumi his mother. That's when I realized something shocking. The year Heihachi seized control from Jinpachi and established the Zaibatsu was the same year his wife Kazumi had died, and Kazuya had fallen from a cliff, sustaining terrible injuries. What could all this mean?
What could all this mean? It can't just mean that their family is, you know, kind of messed up. Look at that. He was like, take this, son. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Seeing him toss him off there in slow motion, that never gets old.
We have a handle on Heihachi Mishima's movements. It appears he's conducting a thorough search for Jin Kazama.
ジンを使う気か。作戦の準備を急がせろ。
Hasten the preparations.
Frustration had become a part of my daily life.
Oh no.
Eventually, I ran into a guy in a restaurant. His eyes burned with an almost ungodly fighting spirit. And he looked at me as though he could see the darkest depths of my soul. So
Oh,
you're
it's
the one
Lee.
who's been looking into the Mishima
Excellent.
affairs? He said before making his way to the exit. The way he stared at me from the door let me know that he wanted me to follow him.
That man has a unicorn on the back of his coat. You better watch him.
As we left the restaurant,
Respect the unicorn. Do not go out there on some bullshit.
his name was Lee Chaolong.
Ouch. Ouch.
助けた恩を蹴りで返すとはとんだじゃじゃ馬ぶりだ。
助けたうんここは私はなぜここに
記憶システムがまだ正常でないようだ
不審者を確認排除します。
と。やれやれ。手荒なこと
Wow, seriously? I put your head back on and you want to attack me? You know what? Hold on, let me see. Okay, he still does that. I have not used Lee guys in for freaking ever, so I have to remember how to play with them. He's got the stance that he can do where he can do different things out of, and I do not remember how to do it. And she's not interested in letting me remember it either. Wow! 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 Whoa! Okay, yeah. I knew she wasn't gonna fall for that more than once. Okay. I don't know how they get a cheap hit every time at the start. Why is that can't be my real story? Assist attack because it's giving me nothing. Oh. Okay. Man, if they're gonna make you use a character you're unfamiliar with, the least they can do is not make the AI fight like a complete asshole. And let me guess, after I beat her, she's gonna magically understand where I'm coming from. get rage? Oh my gosh. Oh, that could have been worse. I don't remember how to do dick with him, and she's not giving me time to remember anything either. And she's got rage, of course. Oh, that could have went smoother, I admit, but it's done at least.
起動テスト完了だ。今の刺激で記憶システムもまともになったのではないかね。
あ、まさかあなたは。変な社長さんのなんとか。
変なは余計だが、あとリー・チャオランだ。まあ思い出してくれて光栄だ。
でもなぜあなたが私を。私は一体。
なるほど。完全回復とまではいかなかっ